In this video, I will discuss the differences between the Bose NC700 and the Marshall Monitor 2 ANC headphones and try to find out which one gives the better value for money. So the first thing that I want to talk to you is about the design. The Marshall Monitor 2 ANC brings over some of their iconic design elements from their previous generation of headphones and apps. It is collapsible, so it packs nicely in a bag, and the leather ear cups rotate 180 degrees for a comfortable fit. Whereas on the other hand, the Bose NC700 gives us a totally reimagined design. It looks completely different from any of the previous generation of Bose headphones or any headphones for that matter. There are no plainly visible screws or wires in the Bose, unlike the Marshall, and the reason for that is the Bose NC700s don't fold up. So it is not as compact as the Monitor 2, but where it shines is in its weight, which is only 250 grams as opposed to 320 grams on the Marshall Monitor 2 ANCs. Hence, the winner of this round is the Bose NC700. Second round is accessibility. Both the headphones are optimized for Google Assistant and Siri. However, Bose also supports Alexa. Then both the headphones have awesome apps that lets you dig right into the settings and customize the headphones the way you want. There are physical buttons on both the headphones, which personally I am a big fan of. But the NC700 also has touch controls that controls music volume and skips between track and answers or rejects phone call, which is all done in a very accurate way by one single button over at the Marshall Monitor 2 ANCs. Since both the headphones perform well in this category, I'm just going to call it a tie and move over to the next round, which is battery life. The NC700 can last up to almost 20 hours on a single charge, which will take roughly 2.5 hours via the USB-C cable, and 15 minutes of fast charge can give you 3.5 hours of playback in a pinch, whereas the Monitor 2 has 30 hours of playback with noise cancellation on and 45 hours without it. Then it only takes 2 hours to charge the Monitor 2s fully, and a 15-minute charge will give you a 5 hour of wireless playtime. But the Bose has a case that they sell separately that can recharge the headphones twice, giving it a total playtime of almost 60 hours. But that case costs 120 Aussie dollars extra, which is expensive. Therefore, this round goes to the Marshall Monitor 2. Fourth round is sound quality. And if I did this video a couple of weeks ago, the Marshall would have won hands down because of the customizable equalizer. But Bose just sent in an update a couple of days ago, and for the first time in a Bose headphone, we can customize its equalizer. And now choosing a winner between these two is very difficult because honestly, I think you will be happy with the sound quality of either of these headphones. They both sound amazing. They can both reach very high volume levels with a deep and fuller bass. Though the Monitor 2s are getting branded as the best headphone to listen to rock music, the Bose also does a good job on that same genre. So I'm just going to call it a tie in this round. Now moving on to the next round, which is noise cancellation. Both the headphones can select between different levels of noise cancellation. You can switch between the ambient mode and noise cancellation mode by pressing physical buttons on both of these headphones, and they are both really snappy in response. However, the NC700 features a new microphone system that uses 8 microphones, and out of which 6 are used to deliver Bose's signature noise cancellation when you are listening to music, podcasts or other audio. And even at the lowest setting, noise cancellation is never fully switched off with the NC700s like the Monitor 2s. Instead, Bose pipes in surrounding audio to achieve full transparency mode, but this ambient mode is more realistic than the very digital sounding monitor mode of the Marshall Monitor 2 headphones, and that gives the Bose the edge over the Marshall in this round. Sixth round is call quality. When I made a call with both these headphones with some music playing in the background, both were able to pick up and amplify my voice. The person on the other end could still listen to the background music, but it was a faded sound. But the NC700 came through far clearer and easier to understand than the Monitor 2s. The NC700's superiority were even more evident when I moved around from one background sound source to another background sound, as it adapted very quickly to the disruptive nearby noise and made sure that my voice always came on top of anything else. So the winner again is the Bose. So overall, the Bose NC700 comes out top of the Marshall Monitor 2 headphones in swinging colors. The NC700 costs exactly 100 Aussie dollars more than the Marshall, but it does have more options as well. Like for example, both the headphones have the ability to set up a timer to auto turn it off when not in use. But the NC700s can detect if there is no motion on the headphones for an hour and then auto turn itself off to conserve battery. then the option to hear yourself when a call comes in is prevalent on both these headphones. But the Bose lets you choose how much of your voice you want to hear. The NC700 simultaneously connects to two devices at once, which I have not seen in any other headphones, and using this in real life, I can't tell you how useful this feature is. Then it also has augmented reality, which is in its early stages, but still it's good to have that option because it does give a platform where you can stay connected with your digital world and physical world at the same time. Even the carrying case is so thoughtfully made for the NC700. There is a handy cable compartment inside that magnetically latches shut. Plus there is always the option of paying extra to upgrade to the charging case. Compared to that, when you see the Monitor 2 ANC's denim pouch, it really is embarrassing. It provides no protection or cable organization whatsoever. So which one is better value for money? Well, it really depends on what you can live with or without. So I would say that if you can afford the extra $100, then the Bose NC700 is worth the upgrade, because with all the feature that's available in its disposal, you will surely not be disappointed. But if you don't have that budget, then don't feel bad, because the Marshall Monitor 2 ANC has a rich sound, adjustable noise cancellation, and very functional physical controls. It is very competitive for its price and does have that undeniable vintage rockstar look, and also I forgot to mention this has aptX codec support. But I am curious to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comment section down below what you feel about these headphones, or if you have any questions, I will reply as soon as I can. So anyways guys, this is Nafis signing off till next week. Peace!